And can he be a household name? Probably in due time, but right now, he's a B-level fighter. Probably a B-. He didn't go about it the right way. You have to have a game plan. But as far as in boxing, he's probably a B-.
Floyd Mayweather just destroyed Gervonta Tank Davis on live TV, and it's crazy. He revealed surprising details about their past and how things really went down behind the scenes. He also exposed Tank for the controversial fight with Lamont Roach.
He's made some decisions that I wasn't too fond of. So that's why I try to keep him on the right path. I don't want him making any mistakes. You know, like myself, when his career is over, I want him to have something when his career is over.
Gervonta Davis emerged from the challenging streets of Baltimore to become one of boxing's most electrifying talents. Under the mentorship of the undefeated Floyd Mayweather Jr., Davis's career seemed destined for greatness. However, behind the glitz and glamour, a tumultuous relationship brewed between mentor and protege, leading to allegations that Mayweather sought to undermine Davis's career.
How's your relationship with Floyd now? Is he still a part of your camp and crew or something, or no?
Floyd outdoing him. He always been like that. You know what I mean? So I gotta focus on what I'm focusing on. He already did what he had to do, bro.
For sure.
I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't follow him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like you come back and help too. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
It's much love to the whole Mayweather promotion. You know what I mean? Ain't no bad blood type of shit. And a lot of people think like when I be tweeting on Instagram, I be mad. I just be talking shit.
You've been tweeting a lot more recently, bro. Why is that?
Yeah, 'cause I'm in camp.
Yeah.
I'm in camp, man.
So
I wasn't in camp. I wouldn't be tweeting.
What does that mean? You're angrier now? You're trying to talk more?
Yeah, I'm angry. Yeah.
I respect it, bro. I respect it.
In various interviews, Davis has acknowledged the complexities of his relationship with Mayweather. He emphasized the importance of remaining focused on his career, stating that Mayweather had already achieved everything and did what he had to do. Davis chose to sidestep the surrounding drama, concentrating instead on his own path in the boxing world.
Floyd, you said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
Just a little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose. But he thought I was gonna lose. But
You talking about like a boxing match or?
yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Pedraza. Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months.
One pivotal moment in Davis's career was his bout against Jose Pedraza. Davis felt unprepared to face such a high-caliber opponent at that stage. He believed Mayweather orchestrated the match prematurely, possibly hoping for his defeat. This decision raised questions about Mayweather's intentions and the potential impact on Davis's career trajectory.
He would spotlight, like why would he try to diminish your career?
Cause at that time I don't want to go too deep into it, cause I don't want to bring up mine. But it was somehow that they were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting me.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on the Snapchat. So they sent it to Floyd, and Floyd bugged out.
Okay.
So that's what made it like.
And you think that was a downfall of y'all career? I mean, y'all
No, it was a
relationship, not
downfall.
career.
Yeah,
Relationship.
it wasn't a downfall of my career. I mean, my our relationship, because it was more things that he was doing. Like
He scheduled a fight, I think, during like your fight or something. I don't think they did it, but
stuff like that.
promoting.
Yeah, stuff like that. Like
Davis has expressed feelings of being in a lose-lose situation under Mayweather's guidance. He suggested that Mayweather aimed to destroy his career, possibly due to personal reasons involving Mayweather's daughter. Despite these challenges, Davis maintained a level of appreciation for Mayweather's contributions to his career, even if respect was lacking.
Stuff like that, like, you know?
Yeah.
But just little stuff that people wouldn't like catch unless, like you see how like you caught a lot of people wouldn't catch, would have caught that. Like he scheduled a fight when I'm fighting, and I was signed to him.
Do you think that's a relationship that y'all could like mend? Have y'all mended or?
No, I just like it's more so like I respect him. And I won't say I respect him. I appreciate him. I appreciate him for what he done, because he did, like, you know, he did help me out. He definitely helped me out, but it was more so like he would say that he gave me like money to get my mom out the hood, but me being from the hood, 10, 15,000, that's not, after a couple months, she gonna be back in the hood, and I'm gonna be back asking you for money.
Prior to a significant bout against Ryan Garcia, Davis alleged that Mayweather barred him from training at his gym. Davis interpreted this move as an attempt to undermine his preparation. This incident exemplifies the professional obstacles and interpersonal conflicts that marred their association.
My guy, y'all gotta get in here and check this out. Ryan Garcia is spilling tea. In a recent interview, he claimed that Gervonta and Floyd Mayweather's falling out is due to a result of Gervonta smashing Floyd Mayweather's daughter, Yaya. Now, if you guys are unfamiliar with Yaya Mayweather, she is currently 23 years old, and she actually shares a baby with NBA YoungBoy. Now, she typically does make headlines surrounding her behavior about NBA YoungBoy. I know she was going through some court cases involving her slicing a woman up over her baby daddy, but that is not what we are talking about here. Ryan Garcia is claiming that Gervonta and Yaya had some sort of relationship or some type of dealings in the past. I want to go ahead and just get into the clip here.
Gervonta, Floyd Mayweather's daughter, and that's not even a secret. That's not even like, that's not something I'm exposing. Oh wow, that's after somebody did that to my daughter.
I'm curious to know what you guys think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments.
As tensions between Mayweather and Davis became increasingly public, media outlets and fans speculated about the underlying causes of their discord. The combination of personal allegations, financial disputes, and professional disagreements created a complex narrative that captivated the boxing community.
It's public knowledge that Tank and Mayweather have had issues. It's public knowledge that they're not in the contract anymore. And it's public knowledge that Tank has moved on and is trying to, for the sake of words, separate himself from the umbrella of being under Mayweather. But Mayweather was there. Mayweather was there. Why wasn't? No. It wasn't because you wasn't trying to take away from a moment. It was because you weren't sure what that moment was going to look like.
Davis expressed a desire to become his own boss, leading to his departure from Mayweather Promotions. He viewed the relationship as toxic and sought autonomy in his career decisions. This move was seen as a necessary step for Davis to achieve personal and professional growth.
Left Bob Arum. It's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just going to say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth. And I think it will serve him best to go and be his own.
Davis has suggested that Mayweather's reluctance to see others surpass his success contributed to their strained relationship. As Davis's fame grew, it became increasingly challenging for Mayweather to accept, leading to actions perceived as attempts to sabotage Davis's career.
First of all, Floyd don't never want to see no one like a fighter do better than them. I don't say Terence Crawford should fight Finna be there.
Yeah, that's
That don't make no fucking sense. He don't never want to see nobody be better than him. I'm telling you.
You was next in line. He saw you next in line.
Is there like a
And last question, guys.
is there like a love-hate with Floyd? Like you love the fighter?
Yeah, I love the fighter. Like, I ain't gonna lie, if he was like chill, like he'll be the smoothest. But he's not. You know what I mean? He's a great fighter. And my bad.
Oh, you good, man.
And he cause I don't want to say like he's just a scumbag, but it's like he's a great fighter, and sometimes he can be good, but it's like it's always I'm this.
Davis has alluded to actions by Mayweather that the public is unaware of, indicating a targeted effort against him. These undisclosed incidents have added to the strain in their relationship, painting a picture of a mentor potentially undermining his protege.
Gotta do that.
A lot of people don't know that what Floyd do. He said.
So you feel like it was a sub, like he was subbing you, like
he was going at me. He was going at me, and I knew for sure he was going at me. That's why I went at him. There's no reason for me to go at Floyd.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Cause I feel like y'all got, I wouldn't say love hate, but it's been like the last interview you showed them love. This week it was whatever. But is that sometimes like, you know, is it just like big bro, little bro seeing things different, or what is it to you?
No, Floyd don't never. He felt as though I'm at that point where as though I passed him. And I'm doing it at a young age. Wait, like when Floyd was 29, you'll see, bro.
Yeah.
That deal that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Oh, that's a part of the
deal. He don't know about that yet. But that's bigger than his deal.
Damn. Wow.
And I'm just releasing
this
it.
Exclusive. That's exclusive. Bigger than Floyd deal?
Yeah.
Ain't no cap, nigga. That's a lot of bread.
Allegations have surfaced that Mayweather provided training tips to Davis's opponents, including Frank Martin. Davis viewed this as a betrayal, interpreting it as an attempt to orchestrate his downfall. Such actions, if true, highlight the extent of the rift between the former allies.
He the one told Frank that I was running at 5 o'clock, 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him, because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situation.
In a recent fight against Lamont Roach Jr., Davis's partnership with Calvin Ford appeared strained. Ford's absence from the training camp raised eyebrows, and the fight's outcome was disappointing to fans. Speculations arose about Mayweather's involvement in this rift, suggesting a deliberate attempt to destabilize Davis's support system.
It was like a submission, you know what I mean? Let me look at Floyd. Let me get Floyd.
You gotta calm down. Listen to me.
Okay, hey, come on now. We're trying to get it. Get not in there no more now. There you go. There you go. That's all you have to do. There you go. Stay good. Stay focused. That was a good round. You got me? Turn up now. I want all three of these.
Abner, let's take a look at what we thought was taking a knee.
And I thought it was.
The blinding jab.
Blinding jab.
Yeah,
Looked
what's
at
wrong?
the ref. Something's wrong. He took a knee.
That's a knockdown.
That's a knockdown. You cannot take. Yeah.
What? Wow.
During the Roach fight, a leaked audio clip captured a tense exchange between Davis and Ford. As Ford attempted to offer instructions, Davis interrupted, highlighting communication issues. This incident underscored the growing discord within Davis's camp.
It just went down. He just, like you said, it was. We looked at 3 rounds. Brian was calling out, yo, I need 3. We got 1. I need 2. We got the 2. But he forgot where he was at. He thought he was still in the 8th round. He thought he still had rounds to go.
Thought he still had rounds to go. Thought he was in the 8th round.
He was good. We just couldn't figure out why he couldn't pick it up.
Right. And so I think it was maybe a lack of focus, just for a little bit, and we'll fix that. But nevertheless, I think that made that fight a draw.
This question is for Coach Calvin Ford. This is Matt from Brunch Boxing. Now, we know that Tank has talked in the past about retiring, leaving the game of boxing. As someone that's had Tank since basically he was a puppet, you praised him as a boxer and a man. What would you like to see Tank do after tonight?
I like to see Tank to do what he wanted to do.
Ford noted that Davis didn't elevate his performance as expected during the Roach fight. He pointed out that Davis failed to capitalize on opportunities to dominate, allowing the fight to remain competitive. This assessment reflects the challenges Davis faced without Ford's full support.
For Tank to learn,
that was the blessing. That wasn't my work. That wasn't Tank work. That wasn't Floyd work. It was the stars, the moons, or whatever. I'm bringing them together to create greatness, so we can have this greatness carry us to the next generation.
You showed humbleness on stage at the press conference today, giving it immense props to the guys at the other side of the table, to Tank, to Goosen, to...
I grew up off them. I grew up off the legends of what they did when we was watching boxing, when they said boxing was great. Boxing still is.
Ford has maintained that while mentors provide guidance, a fighter's success is ultimately determined by their inherent talent and destiny. He acknowledges that no single individual can claim full credit for Davis's achievements, emphasizing that Davis's potential was evident long before external influences.
Matter of fact, before they stopped it, I said every time I stopped somebody, I called it out, didn't I?
Every time he come in the corner and talk to him, and I said, yo, what you doing? He'll look this way, he'll look this way. He's about to stop.
Can I start touching them more and more? When they gonna give him the credit for one of the smartest boxers.
That was a beautiful boxing display.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Smart.
That's what I call it. You wasn't looking for the knockout, but you was placing this shit.
Yeah, he already seen it. He said, I can't
That's
get
the
hit.
difference. And Tank was holding the conversation. Tank said, yo, how about Tank can't, every fight Tank come and tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
Yeah.
He'll tell me, I'm going to knock him out.
What's up? It's your boy Gervonta Davis. Make sure y'all like and subscribe on the Rise Podcast.
The relationship between Davis and Ford extends beyond the professional realm. Davis has noted that Ford possesses an uncanny ability to predict his moves in the ring, understanding precisely when he's about to overpower an opponent. This deep connection underscores the significance of their partnership.
In my mind, this is why Gervonta Davis struggled that fight, so just roll with me for a second, you'll see where I'm going. I don't know if y'all noticed it right away, but I noticed it. Calvin Ford was not the head man in the corner, which I didn't really understand. And before the video continues, go ahead to the follow button because we're about to deep dive into this and we post every day. Calvin Ford was not the lead man who's been with Gervonta since he was a damn near child. Honestly, since he was a child. Why would you do that? I don't know if they were underestimating the fight. I don't know if they were just trying to change it up and try something new because this wasn't a huge opponent. I don't know if there's something wrong with Calvin or Calvin's not going to be there. I don't know. But that was damn stupid. Because you notice when shit started hitting the fan, guess what voice popped up on that screen? Put his head through ropes and Calvin started coaching. When Tank's eye messed up, guess where he looked? He didn't look at that other corner man. He looked for Calvin Ford. Also, Tank talked a lot during this fight. It was a little bit of a different Tank than we've seen. He was chirping with the fire, which isn't new. He was arguing with the ref. He seemed not composed. I feel like that would have been different with a Calvin Ford in his corner. Because I'm going to be real, the advice that his corner was giving him was dog shit. Like, yeah, he won the fight, but let's be real, he shouldn't have won that fight. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I think that definitely played a role, and I feel like if Calvin was there, it would have been a little different. But yeah, not a good boxing night from Tank, and this is from a Tank fan. So
in the bout against Roach Jr., observers noted a discernible difference in Davis's performance without Ford's familiar presence in his corner. Davis appeared less sharp, struggling to find his rhythm. This led some to deem it one of his less impressive showings. One of the biggest blows to Gervonta Tank Davis's career was the separation from his longtime coach, Calvin Ford. Their bond was more than just trainer and fighter. It was a foundation of trust and success. Without Ford in his corner, Davis struggled to find his rhythm, leading to disappointing performances that if Mayweather played a role in this separation, it was a strategic move to weaken Davis mentally and professionally. Losing Ford meant losing stability, and for a fighter like Tank, that could lead to collapse. In boxing, trust in a coach is everything, and without it, success is uncertain.
When you first hear that?
A father. 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 And then he's one of the guys that held a lot of this, like, this whole family together. Him with Kenny, but for sure, like, them two, they held the whole camp together, for sure.
Wouldn't be here without him? Would you say that? Without Calvin?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't be here without him. Just off of the fact of when I was coming to the gym, I was getting that love that I ain't have at home type stuff. So it was always like, Calvin, saying I walked through the gym, Calvin, like, looking for him type stuff.
Yeah, he told me he used to come to the gym and you'd be outside, sleep in front of the gym, in front of the door.
Yeah, I used to run from I go to school, and then from school, I go straight to the gym, don't tell my grandma or nothing. Just go straight to the gym. And the gym was closed. The gym didn't even, I used to get out of school probably 3 o'clock, and the gym didn't open till like 4:30. I'd just be outside just sleeping on the front of the gym, just waiting. Police grabbed me before, like, get up. Think I'm just out here just grab me, like, what you doing out here? I'm waiting on the gym.